G'day. This part has been the subject of other videos to do with balance and program changes. This video is just about making this part, same program, a number of times. I've sped it up here and there. This is the part, you can see it's quite small. I'm making it out of some scrap brass hex that I have. That's how I'm checking the length of the blanks to make sure there's not a long one in there. Bit of a nasty surprise if you put a long one in. I'm running this at 4 times speed and 8 times speed throughout the video, just to speed it up, but I sort of wanted to show the running of it more than the making of it, as in a close-up of the machining. You see I've got up on the headstock, I'm using a micrometer there just to check the diameter. Most of my work are digital calipers close enough. This 3mm has to be 3mm. You can see the parts there up on the headstock, that's where I'm getting them from. The blank bits that are left in the chuck that are not machined, they're put down into a tray, down in the swarf tray, so that they're kept separate. You get a better price for solid brass than you do for swarf. I think at the moment brass here in Melbourne is about $3.80 for solids, and I think it's about $1.50, $1.80 or something for swarf, because they obviously don't get as much material recovery from the swarf as they do from solids. Ended up making 3 parts before the size came good. It's fairly normal, I think, for a CNC machine. There's the blanks going into the tray. Just drop them in there to keep them separate from the swarf, although there's a lot of swarf going in there. But at least I don't have to dig them all out from swarf all over the machine. Yes, micrometer does help to make better measurements. If you're seeing a white flash as the lid gets lifted, that's a piece of A4 white paper I put on the end to stop the swarf spraying about quite as much as it was. This 4000 RPM with a rapid sort of roughing feed really does spray brass around the place. I can't adjust the lathe any better than that. Any adjustments that will go further away from where it should be. See, that blank was a little long. That was recorded previously rather than this time where I'm checking the blank lengths as I go, which is why I'm checking the blank lengths as I go. So you're getting a reasonable finish there at 0.03 feet per rev. The right hand end of this has to be good. The parted off end doesn't have to be, that goes into it's a light press fit in a hole. It's breaking off nicely. I'm putting the finished parts in that tray there, and then they get separated out from the little bits of swarf and bagged. I must say I'm quite pleased with the way they look. It's quite good.